We do have to constantly recommit. And I think like the medical model at this point, you're recommitting maybe once a year where you see your primary care doctor, and it's just not enough. Like I work with Soap directly and she's amazing. And every time I meet with her, I'm basically recommitting to, my schedule, the things that I need to do. And she's keeping me on task, which I really appreciate. But we should be doing that same thing for our health, where we're having much higher check-in point rates with, how are we doing physically? Yes, but also mental, emotionally, spiritually. I really think we need to look at this as a holistic picture and be constantly checking in with ourselves and titrating based on what we see there. And most of the people I end up working with are really high functioning people who, they have their work dialed in and they're checking in with their employees every single day, every single week. But their health ends up going on the back burner, and, they're doing that once a year check in, which, they're not even really looking under the hood, is the analogy, where I'm like, we need to really check to see what's going on there. We have this kind of facade, I believe, in our society right now where we don't talk about death until we get to very close to it. And I just lost somebody personally recently. And I think that we need to start talking about it more, because it's going to happen. It's the only guarantee that we have in life, is that we are going to, at some point, to die. And while it's very morbid to discuss, it also enlightens, how do we want to live while we're here? And my focus for people is, I'm not bought into the whole biohacking until you're 125. I think that's a little bit of like fear of death that's there. And we just don't have the technology. Let's be honest. Like we don't have the technology. I'm not going to live to 150 years old. I'm pretty certain. So I think we need to get more realistic, but I think that what we can do is really enhance the health span of the years that we have while we're here. And so we have this discrepancy between lifespan and health span, meaning that when we're here, we want our years to be full of vitality and productivity and just feeling like we're truly living, versus having, 10 or 15 years at the end of life where we can't do the things that we want to do because chronic disease takes place.